For those who were around last year, remember when I said I wanted to upload more? That went very well, did it? We're gonna try again. I'm not gonna say how much I'm gonna upload, but I want to try and upload more. I want to get back into the swing of things because I wanted to make this the last year that I procrastinate on making those YouTube videos. And we're starting it off with something I like very much, desk setups. Something I've always enjoyed myself watching on YouTube is other people's desk makeovers. And although my desk was already set up when I decided to start YouTube again last year, not much has changed since. But something I never did was put a proper top coat on my desk because I made it myself from a sheet of plywood. It's nothing interesting. So it was extremely difficult to clean and it never looked really good. It always looked a bit cheap, and this week was the week I decided on changing that. So yesterday I cleaned out my entire desk already and I put on one coat of the oil I wanted to apply. But right after that I thought I should maybe film this for YouTube. I want to get back into the swing of things. Why not start right now? Because due to COVID, not much is happening. I can't really go to a lot of places because I'm just extremely busy with life, which sounds very dramatic. Just like the lighting here, very fitting. But I thought not much of a better opportunity is going to come to start actually filming this again. And I want to put in some proper B-roll again, trying to implement that more, make it a bit more attractive, a bit more interesting, and overall make just good content, decent content. I'm going to go for decent content. I'm allowing myself to learn a bit for once. Let's see how this goes. I got some coffee and now it's time to actually rebuild my desk and see how it all looks when it's put together. There's one thing, I had some pretty big speakers on my desk, but the problem with that is my amp has broken recently and I can't seem to figure out what the problem is. So I am not putting those back on my desk just yet. I'm gonna wait until I have my amp fixed and then maybe put them back, or just wait until I can put them somewhere else where the sound can be more appreciated, because they're just a tad bit too big for my desk and I'm just way too close to it. So I got my headphones, I'm all set with audio-wise, so I'm gonna keep it at that. But I'm gonna set you up somewhere and we'll time lapse this. Finished, but I still got my coffee and I think it's cold now. Yep, that's cold. But that could have gone extremely wrong. I did not secure the lock on my monitor arm properly, so well over 1,000 euros almost dropped on my desk, ruining the finish, which is weirdly enough the thing I was most worried about, and almost breaking my monitors. I haven't turned them on yet, but I'm sure they're fine. It's just I should have paid way more attention to what I actually did, and I should have the proper tools, because I am realizing more and more often that I am looking way too hard for very simple tools, which really causes some issues sometimes. So let's try and take another sip and run you through what I have on my desk. Nope, just very sour. Okay, so let's run you through what I have on my desk. I currently rock a 2-monitor setup. That is because I do a bit of gaming and also some creative work. One is very color accurate. That's the monitor that I refer to as the big boy. It's the BenQ SW271. For my gaming monitor, I have a bit of a cheaper monitor, which is a 144Hz Acer monitor, and I kind of want to replace that with a better colored one, maybe a bit slower, but it's 27 inch as well, because this just looks weird and I want it to be uniform. For my keyboard, I have the Keychron K1 V4, which I think is no longer available. I think they replaced it with a V5 or V6, with Gateron MX red switches, which to some are very mushy, and for me they're just perfect because they're not too loud when I'm in meetings or when I'm gaming, or I do not bother the people who I'm on call with too much. For my mouse, I got the Logitech G604 Lightspeed edition. So it's a super quick wireless mouse, and I haven't had any troubles with it, and I absolutely love it so far. So highly recommend that one if you're into a bit of gaming and also productivity, because the remappable mouse buttons are just amazing, and it's plenty for what I do, and it's just nice to have a couple of macro keys on there. My mouse pad we're not even going to mention. I will not show it to you. A temporary solution, turning a bit more permanent because I stained my old one and I couldn't get it out, and I kind of stuck with it, not because I like it, but because I just haven't gotten around to buying a new one and finding something that I really like. So we're stuck with this, and I hate it, but it does the trick. For my audio setup, I have the Apollo Twin from Universal Audio, which is hooked up to the Røde NTA-1 mic. I kind of want to replace the Røde NT1A with a shotgun mic so I can have it a bit further away, and in the future also use it for video. That is something I want to do more, and having that shotgun mic is just a really good opportunity to have one thing for multiple occasions without, overdoing it for now. And to actually hear the audio on my computer now that the speakers are gone, I'm not using the internal monitor speakers. I'm using the Biodynamics DT9090 Pro, which are an amazing pair of headphones. They're so nice. They have a full body, amazing imaging and profiling and soundstage. Can't recommend them enough if you have the money for them. These, however, are open back, and I do also have the Sony headphones, the noise cancelling ones, which the name always gets to me, so I'll put it on screen somewhere. Those are amazing. I rarely ever use them on my computer because I do not have a lot of background noise here, so I mainly use the Biodynamic headphones for computer use, and then use the Sony ones for wireless use on my phone or whenever I'm traveling. And that is mostly what I have on my desk. My microphone is connected to the Røde PSA-1, I think it is. As you can tell, I absolutely love everything on my desk, apart from like a couple smaller things. I've come to figure out what I like and what I need from it, and it's something personal, just figure it out along the way. But I think that about wraps it up. I've had my coffee, I've had my desk refinish, and it feels amazing. It's going to be a lot easier to clean, and overall it's a successful project. Now let's try the monitors and hope they didn't actually break, and I'll see you on the next one.